Hey, my name's Kendall Byrne, and I'm doing my Reducing Stigma for Unit 2 on overcoming anxiety. It was a TED Talk by Jonas Kolker, and he kind of just walked through his journey with anxiety. So he's a ninth grade student, and he was saying that his first anxiety attack happened to him in third grade. But he couldn't really call it an anxiety attack at the time because he was only a kid. But these things would start with he would go to school, and about halfway there, he would start to overcome with like emotion and feeling and stress, and he didn't know what to put to it, so he would just tell his mom he didn't feel good. So this event kept getting repeated over and over, and so eventually his parents realized that this wasn't normal, so they made him start seeing a psychologist, and that psychologist told him that he was suffering from an anxiety disorder. And so he kind of wanted to describe what an anxiety attack feels like. And this was super interesting because I've never experienced an anxiety attack. I do think I suffer with anxiety a lot, but I've never had an attack. So it was just really interesting to hear him. He said that his body would just like be overcome with fear and anxiety. He would start to sweat and he would lose all sort of rationality. So that just sounds so horrible. So it was really cool to just kind of hear how that went. So now I know how to relate to others who say they go through that. So then he proceeded to tell us that 1 in 5 people have anxiety that need professional help, and that was super interesting. And so he went on to say that through his psychology visits, he would learn a lot of different techniques, and some of those were cognitive behavior therapy, CBT, or exposure theory. And so part of the cognitive behavior theory, there's a part of the brain called the posterior cingulate cortex, and it deals with mindfulness. And so he made all of us do an exercise. We'd close our eyes and imagine like waves crashing over us, and it would like calm the body. So that's just a cool way that works for him. Another thing that works for him is just exposure. And so he said that his dad would tell him to embrace the suck. And so basically the idea behind this is just to face the thing that is messing with you head on, and the more you embrace it, the more it'll become normal. So with those two theories, he began to get better, and he proceeded to tell us that 5 out of people have anxiety in general. And this was really cool to learn because I think it's so true, especially being in college. I know I and my roommates, all 4 of us have said that we have bad anxiety just over tests or just other little things that can cause a college student anxiety. So this is really cool to learn. He supports that we need more exposure, just things that hurt us. So supporting the exposure theory, and also CBT is a powerful source to help us overcome these things. So this was a really cool video, and I learned so much. Thank you.